A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the New York Yankees. We've got an excellent matchup on our hands in this one. Two of the league's craftiest starters go head-to-head next. Sabathia gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run, we may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
Standing in, Andrelton Simmons. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch on its way. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well, winners of 5 straight prior to that game. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Now a slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. He enters play hitting over 400 versus left-handed pitching, and obviously he's got a lefty out there today. I'm looking for a laser show, something exciting out of him, no doubt.
Here's Justin Upton now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now the first pitch from CC. Ground ball, and this is off the second base bag. Barehanded on the hop, and they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Previous history with Sabathia, he's 5 for 14. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Here comes the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. So far this year against Southpaws, Trout is exactly a .500 hitter. Pretty good odds he'll pick one up right here.
Matty, he's having one of those dream seasons right now. The ability to work the count, the ability to get on base north of 400, and having a great batting average. This guy's certainly one of the best players in the game right now.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Trout with a big swing, but he jumped out a bit too much as this one will curl foul. Look, and a throw to first by Sabathia. Don't want to forget about it. And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in there. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Now the 2-2 home from Sabathia. And Sabathia misses here. It runs full now, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And now a balk has been called here as he came to the plate too quickly. And you can forget about that double play now as the runner moves into scoring position with one away. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Now a long throw home. And not in time as the run scores.
A nice way to start a new series, D-Roll. The thing you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief. Hopefully get this first game under our belt.
Here's Albert now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Trout leads off first with one away. Now a move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Look over from Sabathia. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One in the inning here for the Angels on a couple of hits. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Angels 1 and the Yankees nothing. Tyler Skaggs gets the starting nod for the Halos. And please, Zach, what do you got?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one. And if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a bunt attempt here. But a foul ball here, 0-1. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game. And they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Just missed with a breaking ball. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Another try at 2-2. And he just misses with a curveball.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Spoils another one, and this is exactly what you're looking for out of your leadoff hitter. Skied into straightaway right. Young is right there. One gone. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I've got an eye on Troy Tulowitzki. He enters play hitting over 400 versus left-handed pitching, and obviously he's got a lefty out there today. I'm looking for a laser show, something exciting out of him, no doubt.
Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Now at the plate, Luke Voigt, and he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Trout looks up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Solo shot to right center. 8th home run on the season for him, and the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Well, his offense spotted him a run in the top of the inning, and he just gave it right back. That's what happens when you plant one in a hitter's wheelhouse. Sent out of here in a hurry.
Batting fourth, left fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Giancarlo Stanton.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A high fastball is in there.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Striding forward now is the DH, Miguel Andujar, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Andujar, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's a second-year big leaguer. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Second inning upcoming here in the Bronx. The Yankees lead it 2-1. Here's Chris Young. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. This is foul right side. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a real treat today. Guys, what can we expect from the matchup?
Well, Matty, these are 2 guys that aren't hard throwers. They're more touchy-feely guys. Hard, soft, up, down, in and out, D-row. And these are the kind of guys that can really frustrate you when you're in that batter's box.
100%, Dan. When you got a flamethrower on the mound, he's going to live and die with his good stuff. But when you got a finesse guy out there, you step out of the box and a lot of different thoughts start entering your mind. What should I sit on? This is going to be an interesting matchup.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
So digging in now, Justin Bour. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1. A veteran presence in this rotation. Sabathia enters this one with an ugly ERA despite having a reputation as one of the better control pitchers in the game. Guys, I have to wonder if age is playing a role in an apparent decline.
You know what he is, Matt? He's old, dependable, and old, reliable. This is like you can't teach an old dog new tricks, but one of these things this guy does, he can adjust on the fly. He has plan A, plan B, and plan C. And if plan A is not working, he'll go to plan B. A great variety of pitches. And one of the things he does really well, Matt, he really disrupts the hitter's timing.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And Sabathia misses here. It runs full now, 3-2. Jonathan Lucroy waits on deck. Another full count pitch on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. On the move is Stanton. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Batting seventh, catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
Into the box, Jonathan Lucroy. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Nice job there by CC Sabathia. And it remains a 2-1 ball game. Into the box now, Torres. 3 hits for him in that ball game on Wednesday.
Number 25.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit ball to short. And he'll turn and fire a desperation throw to first. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 2 home runs and 7 driven in. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and the runner back safely. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Simmons on to first to complete the double play.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Stepping in now, Austin Romine. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. They try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The windup and the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. One and 2 to DJ LeMahieu.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Heading out towards shallow right. On the move is Young. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Now batting, Zach Cozart, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch coming, here it is. Now he chops at a sinker here as this one's top foul off to the right. Here's Tulowitzki at short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, second baseman, number 6.
Now at the plate, number 6. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. First delivery to him on the way. And they start him with one high and away for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Hit weakly on the ground to short. There to field it is Tulowitzki. Throw on to first is in time, and Sabathia has got himself 2 quick outs.
Now batting, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
In now is Andrelton Simmons, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Sabathia has been having himself quite a year so far. With a sub-3 ERA, he has pitched like one of the league's best.
You know, I have this theory, Matt, that all the great ones, they're not the same pitcher on the way out as the way in. Some of your good ones, Nolan Ryan, Randy Johnson, guys that threw 98 to 100. They didn't throw 98 to 100 towards the end of their careers, but like this guy's done, he's learned how to pitch and not throw.
2 balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. Our score remains 2-1. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Hicks. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. Breaking ball's in for a strike. And a fastball just a bit up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Stepping into the box, Aaron Judge. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
1 out, nobody on. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
A fastball down near the shoe tops. The 2-2. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt.
Yeah, and going back to that last AB when he hit the home run, Matty, that ball was up and out of the zone. This guy's a real good high fastball hitter. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking I got to get that ball somewhere below the knees, because this guy definitely likes that ball up and elevated.
The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And that's a setup pitch right there, 1-2.
But there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Here now the 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout has a read on it. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Here's Justin Upton now.
Leading off for the Angels, the left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
Now the first pitch from CC. Right back to work is Sabathia as he gets ahead of the first batter here. 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Judge is there, 1 away. Opportunity now to take a look at some of the future players in the Yankee organization, as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing well in recent action. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Hit hard back up the middle. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, number 5, designated hitter, Albert Pujols.
Here's Albert now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. A bouncer up the middle. Torres is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 2-1. Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch coming, here it is. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Line toward the alley in left center. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit. The relay, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby out.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Drilled to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw to the plate. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave the ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Standing in now, Torres. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. And they're runners at the corners now. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
So 1-1. Line drive to left. Upton is there. Let's see if they try it. And he might have thought about it at third, but with one away decides not to risk it.
The batter, the shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Troy Tulowitzki. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And this one gets away. And not in time as the run scores. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Lucroy gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Tulowitzki is retired, 2 down now.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Into the box, Austin Romine, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. Romine, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the second round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
One and two to the Yankees catcher. Andujar stands at second with two gone. Popped him up. Bohr has room in foul territory, and that's the third out. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Yankees are out in front, 3-1. At the plate, Chris Young. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a breaking ball.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Now the 1-0 from CC. Here's a strike. Oh, and the slurve is over for strike 3 called. 1 gone.
Now batting, first baseman.
Stepping in, Justin Bohr comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. One ball, 1 strike to count. One ball and 2 strikes to count. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error for the Angels so far. Swing and a liner. But unfortunately, right at the shortstop for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
Striding in once again, Jonathan Lucroy hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And here's one that misses to the Angel catcher. It's back even at 1-1. The 1-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He sure does. Make it 14 in a row set down now, carving him up as the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. Score holds. It's 3-1. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
DJ LeMahieu.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. The 1-0 is taken for ball two. Take sign must have been on there because that's right down the middle. Strike one.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Dribbled up the line. That winds up foul.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Another 2-2 offering. Line towards center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll dive back in safely. He's set, and the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Now the 1-0. Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call it. Jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
I mean, you want to talk about doing your job and getting paid for it. There it is right there. Unselfish AB trying to work his guy from second to third. And, oh, what do you know? Knock for yourself.
Now here comes Angels manager Mike Trout on his way to the mound. And he's seen enough here. That's going to be all for Tyler Skaggs. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Daniel Hudson enters the ball game to replace the starter, and some may feel he was pulled a bit prematurely.
Yeah, and I'm sure the lefty wants to stay out there too. But this is one of those situations where the manager felt it was time to start playing the matchup game. With the right-handed batter up next, they're hoping this right-handed pitcher gives them a better chance to get an out.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Pitch outside, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Really forcing the issue with that steal of second. They already had the guy on third, so now 2 runners in scoring position, and there aren't any force outs other than at first. Pretty good chance to drive in a pair right now.
And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. Career line against Daniel Hudson. Not a big sample size. 0 for 1. LeMahieu at third. Hicks is at second with nobody out. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Hudson playing here in his age 31 season. He was a 5th round pick during the 2008 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the 0-1 from Hudson. Hard liner to center field. Catch is made by Trout. Here comes the runner from third. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Digging in once again, Giancarlo Stanton, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 5 innings complete. The Yankees 4 and the Angels 1. At the plate, Zach Cozart. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Now he'll step off and rethink this. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line in right. And a diving effort, but he can't make the play in right. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Into the box now, number 6, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Ball 3.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind an account like that, though.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. Now the first pitch from CC. Ball 1.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
None out, runners at first and second. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Drilled right back up the middle. Tulowitzki for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Here's Justin Upton now. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 4-2 game.
Boy, that's a big pick-me-up right there. After the ground ball double play, that runner at third could have been stranded. Big, and I mean big, 2-out base hit.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, picking up your teammates right there. You know, after grounding into a double play, you watch your teammate go back to the dugout dejected, costing his team 2 outs, and you find a way to bail him out. Nice piece of hitting.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He grounds it sharply to third. LeMahieu with a great stop. What an outstanding play to end the inning. Any questions as to why this guy's a Gold Glover? Didn't think so. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a changeup right down the middle.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Here comes the 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season, and it's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
In now, Torres, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Line drive to left. Oh, and he misses it. Now a long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Yeah, looked like an easy play from where I'm sitting, but I think he took it for granted and basically whiffs on the darn thing, allowing the runner to move to second on a two-base error.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. A strike, and it's 2-1. Two and 2. Andujar, the runner at third. Torres stands at second. No outs. Sliced hard on the ground. The tag is there by Lucroy, and they got him at the plate. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
That could be a tough read for the runner at third because your first instinct is to take off for home on the ground ball. But when it's right at the corner infielder like that, it doesn't take a whole lot to nail you at the plate.
Into the box, Austin Romine. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Standing in now, DJ LeMahieu. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike 1. Career line against Daniel Hudson. He's gone 3 for 8. The 1-1. Popped him up. Number 6 is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Adam Ottavino is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Ready now for L.A. Albert Pujols. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
He's set. Here it comes. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Count now a ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And he struck him out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's Chris Young as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
1-0 count. Here it is. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. The 2-0 is looked at for the first strike. Now the 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a ball.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
The 3-1 pitch finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. Strikes him out as well, so make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
In now, Justin Bour. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Jonathan Lucroy would be next. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Noah Ramirez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Hicks. He singled his last time up.
Aaron Hicks.
First pitch on its way. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Boy, Dero, you feel like the pitcher there. You caught a break. That one off the wall. That should definitely have been extra bases.
Yeah, as a teammate, you can handle the physical mistakes. It's the mental mistakes that grind you. And right there, he has to be standing on second base. No excuse.
Don't you feel that you have to be thinking extra bases as soon as you hit that
right
ball
out of the
there?
box, you know.
From the stretch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
1-1. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. And he misses 2-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up. But that was a nice job of laying off.
Hicks on at first. Nobody out. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now a throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Up and going back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. All rise, Aaron Judge. A 2-run shot. 19th home run for him on the season as they open it up to 6-2 now. You've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row, but you can hit the ball out at just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Ramirez, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was a fourth-round selection back in 2011.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pitch.
Hit hard down the line. And that's through for a hit. And this is off the wall now for Upton out there.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike one.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
The 1-1 home is a curveball that gets him out in front for a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Into the box now, Miguel Andujar in the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Well, that's not a real good look when you flail at what ends up being a wild pitch. Doesn't say much about your pitch recognition, but regardless, the runner is able to advance, so we'll see if he can drive him in now.
One out and a runner on second base. A throw behind the runner at second, and he's back easily. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line drive to left. Upton is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Stepping in now, Torres, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. The 1-2. Hit to short. Simmons has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. The Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 6-2 New York. Tommy Kingley has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 48, Tommy Kingley.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And here's one that misses to the Angel catcher. It's back even at 1-1. The 1-1 home. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. 8th inning from Yankee Stadium. Yankees on top in this one at home as you get a look at the line score. Ready once again, Zach Cozart. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Here's a high pop-up. And this is taken in for the second out.
The batter, number 6.
Stepping up now, number 6. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch on its way. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Grounded to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Blake Parker is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 53, Blake Parker.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set, and the pitch. And that one just missed outside. Where this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. The 1-2. Fouled away.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
In now, Austin Romine, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Mano-a-mano with Blake Parker. He's 1 for 2. He's set. Here it comes. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-0. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Here's the 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. LeMahieu, the runner at first with 2 gone. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder. Now the payoff pitch home. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Hey, in the last at-bat when he hit that home run on an off-speed pitch, he didn't really crush it, but he certainly hit it well enough to drive it out of the ballpark.
Spin and a throw back to second. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Ball and no strikes. Here it is. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now a look and a throw back to second. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Pickoff move to second. Runners back. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
2 down, runners at first and second. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Yanks strand a pair. They lead it 6-2. Nighttime look there at the Chrysler Building, once the world's tallest structure, as we welcome you back to baseball from Yankee Stadium. Aroldis Chapman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. In now is Andrelton Simmons. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's a .333 hitter.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Grounded slowly to the left side. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
Here's Justin Upton now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. A runner at first with no outs here. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game. And they've really got something going here. Runners at 2nd and 3rd to start the inning.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box. And they've started out nicely right here. They've gotten 2 runners on. They're down 4. A grand slam is still in play. Let's see if they continue this nice offensive approach.
Now at the plate, Mike Trout. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 1 for 3. Simmons on 3rd. Upton over at 2nd. Trout on at 1st with nobody out. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
From the belt, the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Here's Chris Young. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Oh, and 2, here it comes. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Looking up is Hicks. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
What a great swing right there. It's such a tough situation. You knock the donut off your bat, and you know, first thing that enters your mind is grand slam and tie in this game. But that puts so much pressure on you. What a way to be able to handle his nerves in a big situation and come through with a clutch grand slam.
Standing in now, Justin Bohr, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Giro, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
Comes set and the 0-1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. 4 runs here in this half inning. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. The 1-2. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And that's the second out.
Up next for the Angels, catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. Lifetime line against Chapman, just a 1 for 9. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
2 out, nobody on. And it's quickly 0-2. The 0-2 on his way from Chapman. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. But the damage long since done for the Halos as they get 4 on the grand slam. Home half of the 9th is straight ahead. And we're all even now at 6-6. Hansel Robles comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. Now in the box, Luke Voigt. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
First baseman, Luke Voigt.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider. 1-0 home. It is taken, strike one. So 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Now batting, left fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two balls and no strikes, the count to Stanton.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Hit hard to short. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Now time is called, and a very wise decision here with the potential winning run at first. They'll opt to put a little extra speed on the base path. Here's Miguel Andujar now. And he takes ball 1. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 1-0 fouled off. The 1-1 pitch. And there's ball 2 now. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. And that misses, ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Torres, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Here's the first pitch. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. Next for New York, Troy Tulowitzki. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0. The 1-0. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
Now the 1-2 pitch. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full, 3-2.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
And it's fouled away. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. Popped him up. Number 6. Ranging into shallow right. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And they're going to walk off here with a 7-6 victory.
Always great when a game really comes down to the 9th inning like it did here. They had a chance to walk it off and send their fans home happy, and that's exactly what they did. Lots of smiles around here right now.
And the Yankees were given a big boost tonight by the performance of this man, Giancarlo Stanton. What a performance he turned in. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Yankees get their 20th home win this year. Aroldis Chapman earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees. 7 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. The Angels, 6 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 39 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.